What is up, foam flingers? Adam here from Life in Foam Flinging, and today we have a very special unboxing and review live from the Smart Car. Today we are going to unbox and review the Adventure Force Tactical Strike Delta Pro. Yes, my Walmarts finally got them in stock. They have the Axis Pro, and then they have the Nexus Pro 2X, X Pro 2, whatever you want to call it. But I wasn't really interested in those. I was interested in the Delta Pro, so that's what we're going to talk about today. Let's go over the front of the box. 13 pieces in all. Delta Pro. You get one Delta Pro Ultimate. They're calling it Ultimate. Pro Dart Blaster, 12 half-length Adventure Force Pro Darts, and the box itself, it says it shoots over 120 feet per second, and this is a spring-powered top prime cylinder-fed blaster that can hold 6 darts. Front of the box looks pretty cool. They're going with that blue, the same kind of blue that was on the Boxer Pro. We'll go on the back of the box, gives you kind of description about it. Priming slide, 6-round auto advancing cylinder, tactical rails. Oh, there is a flip up tactical sight. We'll look over that here in a little bit when we go over the blaster itself. Tactical rail on the bottom. You have a safety lock trigger, and you also have a standard in-strike stock attachment point. So that's pretty cool if you want to run it like a SMG style blaster, which to me, how this top primes is kind of funny. I never was a fan of like the Recon and the Retaliator, especially with the stock, because you're just running around with the stock and then like that. So anyway, hope the lighting in here is okay. If not, we'll know for next time. But anyway, Delta Pro, let's get into it. I was super excited about this. I'm a big pistol guy, and was looking forward to them coming out with this once I heard about it. I consider, oops, just cut it with my knife there. I consider this like I'm gonna lose my words now, but the Outlaws little big brother, because this thing is just about the same size, if not a little bit bigger than the Outlaw itself. So there's the blaster. Doesn't look like you get any instructions, but you do get darts. You get 12 of the Adventure Force Pro Darts here, and they are just the standard black and orange flavored darts from Walmart, from Dart Zone. There you go. We'll put those off to the side, and we will talk about the blaster at hand first. Here is the blaster, and if this looks a little familiar, this grip style is like a Blitzfire, I believe, the double pack that you can get from Target. I believe you can still get it. It has that same style grip. Don't know how I feel about it right now, because this is the first blaster that I own with this style grip, but we'll have to check it out and see. So starting at the front of the blaster and working your way back, standard orange muzzle, not in strike or anything. This is a Adventure Force / Dart Zone blaster. Moving up to the top, you have a Picatinny rail, so you can put any kind of sight on it if you want. But if you do not have a sight, this little orange nub here, you can flip up, and now you have a iron sight that matches the rear iron sight. So now you have iron sights. If you don't want it and put your own sight on it, you can slide that back. Really cool feature in my opinion. I have not seen that done before. On the bottom here is another Picatinny rail. Put a foregrip on it if you want to, flashlight, laser, whatever you choose. It's up to you. On the sides of the blaster here, you have a not a rail, but a channel here, and a channel on the other side to load your darts. So you can load them on either side. You could load 2 at a time if you wanted to load the cylinder, and then you can just manually rotate the cylinder like so to load it. Moving back, you do have your safety, which is right here. Nice clicky safety. With the S out, it's ready to fire. With the F pushed in, it's ready to fire. With the S pushed in, it's on safe. Pretty cool. Up next, you got the top slide prime. To prime the blaster, you pull the slide back. It rotates the cylinder on the slide back and push it forward. It does not have a return spring. You have to push it forward. And then to fire the blaster, you just pull the trigger and fire the blaster. Moving back, standard type of trigger pull that you would get from a spring-powered blaster. And then on the back here, you do have your standard in-strike mount for a stock if you would like to put a stock on here. Like I said, some people like running this like this with a stock on it. I don't know, it's weird in my opinion, but to each his own, I guess. Dart Zone has recently put on their website the power tube stock. It comes with an upgraded spring, an upgraded metal barrel, and a buffer tube stock, so you can put, or a buffer tube, so you can put any type of buffer tube stock on it you want. It's $12.99 for the spring, the buffer tube, and the barrel. Pretty cool. Looking forward to that. I think mine is coming in on Thursday, I believe, Wednesday or Thursday. So I'll have to put some numbers up for you when I get that to see what kind of numbers it's getting with the upgraded spring and barrel. Supposedly around 190, 200 FPS, so we'll just have to see. That's pretty good. One thing to note is this does have a plastic barrel. That's why they give you the upgraded barrel for this. This is a plastic barrel, and this works just like the Dart Zone Outlaw, where when you pull the trigger, the barrel goes back into the cylinder, and that's what creates your seal on the cylinder. So pretty cool. Like I said, the big little brother to the Outlaw. But anyway, getting to this grip is actually very comfortable. I'm actually very surprised. I haven't held a grip like this. I don't think I own a Blitzfire or have owned a Blitzfire, but I did try out the Axis Pro, and the grip is somewhat similar onto this, and it actually has a very nice hold, and I'm very surprised. It is very comfortable. I have adult size hands, and my hands fit on it just fine. Put this in frame so you can see it a little bit better. Pretty cool. Sorry about the sun flare. Didn't think about that, but you can see it overall. I'm going to show you the barrel. You can see it move. What's also cool about this barrel is you can put any P-car or SCAR attachment that Dart Zone makes on here, and I'm pretty sure you can put other ones on there as well. They will just slide over the barrel, and you'll get a little bit more accuracy out of it. So I think that's it for the blaster. Let's go ahead and I'll load this up, show you loading it up here. So you can just take the dart and you slide it into the channel, into the cylinder, and rotate it. And like I said, you can load it from either side, like so. And if I rotate it the right way, because I started loading it on the one side here, got a couple more. We'll load it up and we'll take it to the range and put it over the chronograph and see what kind of numbers we're getting, and then I'll come back with my final thoughts. So stay tuned. Okay, everybody, so we're back at the range here. I've got my chronograph sitting here, and we're going to see what kind of numbers we're getting. I need to make sure I have this in feet per second real quick, so we're going to put a test dart over this just to make sure it's set up the way I need it to. 103.6 was the first one, so it's set up right. We're going to just run with it now. That was the first dart. 105.9. 106.2, 80.3. I think I actually hit the side here, so we'll try not to hit the side. 132.1, and I believe I have one more here. We'll try this again, kind of with the tilt here going. And 136.4. So at the end, those are the kind of numbers that I was expecting to see. I don't know if the first set of darts were hitting the side, but I have 6 more darts here, so let's go ahead and load up these 6 more darts. There are 6 other darts, I should say, 6 more. The 6 other darts that comes with the blaster, so it's kind of like doubling your darts, what Nerf used to do back in the day. Let's see here. 1 more. All right, I've got 6 more loaded up, so let's see. I'm going to do the slight tilt, the slight cant, so I can hit the hole on this chronograph, but let's see what we're getting with these 6 more darts, 6 other darts. 136.7, 136.7, 135.7, pretty consistent. 130.8, 122.3, and I believe I have 1 more dart. 136.1, so very, very consistent. I'm very happy with that. Actually getting better performance than the box claims, which is really cool and pretty awesome for a $14 blaster. I do know once the spring breaks in, it'll probably deviate a little bit, but out of the box, that's pretty awesome. All right, so we're back from the range with the Delta Pro, and I'm super impressed. The first few darts were getting in the low hundreds, and I think that was my fault. I was trying to shoot straight on, and the angle just wasn't right for the smart car, so it was probably hitting the sides. That was probably deviating the numbers a little bit. So then I did the little cant here, and once I did the cant, I was getting in the 130s, and that's absolutely awesome for this blaster, especially it being a cylinder fed blaster. Really cool in my opinion. Definitely has the power, and very impressive for a $14 blaster. You can pick this blaster up at your local Walmart if they have them in stock for $13.98, $14, something like that, $13.96, whatever the 90s at Walmart. It's a $14 blaster, and that's pretty awesome. I will definitely a new favorite pistol blaster of mine, and definitely looking forward to the upgrade kit for it and seeing what kind of performance it gives it after the upgrade kit. Definitely a solid pickup. Definitely recommend going and picking one up, especially if you're wanting to get into the pro level blasters. Pretty awesome pickup for $14. The ergonomics are really nice. I do like the loading slots on each side instead of just one side. That way, if you're left-handed or right-handed, you can load the blaster fairly easy. Or if you want to load 2 darts at once, you can do that too. The little pop-up sight, iron sight feature is really cool. I really dig that, because if you don't want that, you can put whatever sight you want on it with the Picatinny rail, push it down, and if you don't have any sights, you can put it up and have some iron sights. And I'm pretty sure for a Nerf blaster, it'd be pretty accurate with the iron sights. Overall, the ergonomics are very comfortable. Probably one of my new favorite kind of ergonomic handle designs. Like I said, it really points really nice, and really your hand really hugs the grip, and I really dig that. Really like it. Like I said, I'm looking forward to the upgrade kit for it, putting in the metal barrel and upgrade spring, and then the buffer tube. One drawback, I think, to this is going to be the prime. The prime is really nice right now, in my opinion. It's not too stiff, but it's not too light. It's just kind of perfect, in my opinion. It's, it's kind of like the 3 little bears. This one's too hard, this one's too soft, but this one is just right. And that's where I think this prime is right now. So with the upgrade kit, I can see someone like Joe from Xbox Games. I almost forgot his name again. Joe from Xbox Games making a pump kit for this. He makes a pump kit for almost every blaster out there, and this will probably be no different. I think it would be pretty cool with a pump kit. I don't know. That's just me with a stock. I don't like running a blaster like that. It's just me. But I am looking forward to the upgrade kit, like I said, just to see what the numbers are. But my only concern is the prime. I think with the spring for as long as it is, because it does go into the buffer tube. It's like a power stock back in the day, where the spring came out the back, a lot like the Recon and Retaliator springs that went back into the stock a little bit. It's kind of like one of those springs, kind of like one of those stocks, gives you more power. And being 190 to 200, that's going to be awesome, but is it going to be too much? I will compare it probably to the Vulcan. Why am I saying Vulcan? I don't know. The Volcanic Pro, I'll compare it to that because the upgraded barrel, the upgraded spring is a little bit too much prime for that, for a top prime blaster. It's just a little bit too much. And I'm afraid with the upgrade kit for this, it's going to be a little bit too much. So we'll just have to see. I will definitely make a video of the upgrade kit. I might even do like an install video, but I do know that Dart Zone Adventure Force is the brand from Walmart, but I know Dart Zone has already made an install video, so I doubt I will, but I'll make a video showing the FPS numbers and showing you what it's all about and seeing what kind of numbers we get. But overall, super impressed with the Delta Pro from Dart Zone and Adventure Force. Pick it up at your local Walmart for $14, and that's all I gotta say about that. If you like this video, please give it a like. I know my videos are hit or miss. I've been trying to do things different, do things out of the box, if you will. As you can see, I'm in my smart car doing a video, just trying to do something different. I'm at my daughter's dance studio right now doing a video outside, so people are probably looking at me and being like, what the heck is this guy doing? But anyway, just trying to do something different for you guys, trying to get some content out there for you guys. Hope you enjoy it. If you do, like I said, please give it a like, leave a comment. Thank you all for watching. Keep on foam flinging, keep being nice to one another, and I'll be praying for you. Thanks for watching.